Hi everybody, welcome back. And now after all the pain, all of the excruciating work we have gone through to calculate I1 and I2 in terms of a more similar equation to get rid of the integral sign, now it's just like this. Now I'm gonna go ahead and lead us into our final destination, which I call it part C. Part C, plug in and get the final result. So from previous part, from part A, if you guys don't want, you can go back and see what my substitution A and part B. We have di over d alpha equal to lim of, oh sorry, my apologize. Part A and part B, we have I of alpha, I of x alpha plus delta alpha minus I of x. Oh yeah, I of x, correct, sorry. I of x alpha equal to negative I1 plus I2 plus let me see, I1 plus I2 plus, what is this? The one I haven't defined yet from part 2 of video. Okay, this guy right here. Yeah, this is the one. This thing. So copy that. Okay, it should be easy to remember. So sorry guys if I move my screen all around. So it would be integral of A alpha to B alpha of f x alpha plus delta alpha minus f x alpha, all this dx. Right, now I'm just gonna plug in the result. Okay, so I x alpha plus delta alpha minus I x alpha equal, what is our I1? I1 is fc alpha plus delta alpha dx minus I plus fd, oh it's not dx, delta a, sorry, delta a fx dx. Let me see, what is that, what the next thing gonna do? Oh yeah, alpha plus delta alpha delta b plus, you remember the rules of mathematics. If you don't know what to do, just keep it intact, just leave it be. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and copy on this down. Alpha plus delta alpha minus fx alpha dx. Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna gradually heading towards the step where I take a limit. So the first step is I'm gonna divide it by delta alpha. Okay, would be negative f c alpha plus delta alpha delta a over delta alpha plus f d alpha plus delta alpha delta b over delta alpha plus a alpha b alpha. I'm gonna, because this is continuous, so I can divide delta alpha inside the integral, so it would be f x alpha plus delta alpha minus f x alpha. I'm sorry guys, I know this is very boring, bear with me, we're almost there, dx. Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna do the patriarch part. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the limit delta alpha brought to 0. Okay, ix now alpha plus delta alpha minus I of x alpha delta alpha. What does it equal to? Equal to negative limit delta alpha brought to 0 of f c alpha plus delta alpha delta a over delta alpha. Okay, plus limit delta alpha approaching 0 f d alpha plus delta alpha delta b over delta a, plus, since again this integral is continuous, I can bring the limit inside, so it would be a alpha. Per mathematician will be really mad at me because I didn't really show the hard proof, but I'm gonna do what my heart say is correct. I'm gonna bring the limit inside. You guys don't have to know this, just know that you can bring the limit inside, because you see in this world you can never know everything, you know. You just know always, you only know like small part of the story. Okay, so I only bring the limit inside. Okay, a lot of word, a lot of writing, I know. Trust me, this is gonna get better soon. So notice now, this is a very important part. Okay, notice. So what happened as delta alpha approaches 0? What happened? So there's 4 things happen. Okay, actually there's 4. Well, I'll show you why. So as delta alpha approaches 0, C will go to B, right? Because remember, no, sorry, C will go to A. Because remember, this is just limit stuff. If you look at the graph again, so if delta alpha is gonna go to infinity, C is gonna shift either to this point or this point. So this is A, this is B. Okay, so just or you don't have to really, yeah. So basically it's shift. So point C is in the middle, right? So as delta alpha approaching 0, it's gonna shift to the boundary. Okay, so similarly D, oh sorry, it should be D will approach B. Okay, and remember that ABCD is a function of alpha. Okay, okay, cool. So what happened? And delta alpha over delta A over delta alpha, what would it be? Well, this is the famous derivative, right? If delta alpha equals 0, you have the derivative right here. It would be phi f 4. It would be dA. I can write this as dA over d alpha. Similarly, delta B over delta alpha, B dB over d alpha. Right? Oh my god. Oh guys, I'm sorry, I made a mistake here. It should be alpha. Should be. Okay. Cool. So yeah. Now I'm gonna use all of this to plug in. Oh, one last thing. What is this guy? Oh my god, there's so many things happen when delta alpha approaches 0. Let me see. Minus f x alpha delta alpha. Right. Let me. Yeah. What happened when delta alpha approaches 0? Well, my friend, this become the derivative, right? Because this is the definition of derivative. right? So plug on the result inside, plug on is the result in. We have plug on of the results in. What we're gonna have, we have limit as delta alpha to 0 of ix alpha plus delta alpha minus ix alpha. Oh my god, x is, I write x similar to alpha, it should be x. Delta alpha would be equal to negative f. C become a alpha plus delta alpha. Delta alpha is 0, so this is just alpha now, times dA over d alpha plus f of b alpha times dB over d alpha plus integral of a alpha b alpha phi f over phi alpha dx. Oh my god, insane, right? And this expression right here is di over d alpha, right? Because that is our definition from the very beginning, right? So I'm going to rewrite this one last time. I'm going to put this term on the front. I'm going to put this term to the front. So it would be b alpha a alpha phi f over phi alpha dx. Okay, it would be plus f of b alpha dB over d alpha minus f a alpha times dA over d alpha. And here, and I is what? I is a function of x and alpha. Oh no, sorry. Let me see what is our original definition of I. Oh, I is the integral. Yeah. So I is the integral of a alpha b alpha f x alpha dx. And here, my friend, this is the beautiful story of Feynman technique. Okay, so the coolest thing about this is one small application. I'm gonna give you one small application of this. Okay, this video is gonna be a little bit long, but if A and B is not a function of alpha, so what happened? So dB from d alpha would be 0, right? And dA over d alpha would be 0 as well, right? So if that's the case, you have di over d alpha would be equal to the integral a alpha b alpha phi f over phi alpha dx. Okay, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for your attention, and I will see you next time soon. Thank you and take care.